That's what that shit about. She about to do something. I'm tired of that shit.
Book shenanigans.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what? That's why niggas cheat. That's why niggas cheat. That's one reason why niggas cheat.
Okay, there you go.
Nigga can't, cause the nigga can't get that ass at home when he want it. The nigga gonna cheat. Nigga gonna find something else. Why would she want it? Shit, she get what she wanted. See? Shit, she get what she wanted. I ain't shy. Hey, I ain't shy on that note. I can go all day. I don't give a fuck. Shit. I gotta go to work though.
What did she want while you gotta go to work?
Huh?
What she want when you go to work? I ain't gonna say.
She can get it before I go. You better bend that motherfucker about 3:30 in the morning. Oh, sorry.
There's something about having a roof.
Okay, so
hello, Latoya. So welcome to another episode of She Say, He Say. I'm Johnell Allen Bay, and I'm with my lovely co-host,
Shuntai Johnell. Yes, you need to put that on me. Yeah, there you go. It's great to see you.
So tell your story, because you know I like it when you say certain things.
Okay, so Johnell is a relationship expert, and then I'm a licensed professional counselor and sex therapist. Hey!
Oh, good.
Woo! Every night there's a lesson. You
Ain't nothing wrong with
You
that.
asked for
Ain't
it.
nothing wrong with that. Hey, so before we got to the show, we had a launch of our show called On the Couch with Shuntai and Johnell. We'll be airing tomorrow in 10 different states, and we're excited about it. You know, Shuntai, the true professional that she is, you know, she just carried me, and I was like, okay, I'm ready.
No, y'all know how Johnell is. He's extra, and he was extra on the show. I just want to let y'all know. But he did a great job. I just want to say it was great co-hosting the show.
Now, look, we got a bunch of stuff going down now, and y'all better get y'all tickets. She Say, He Say event jumping off October 16th. Everybody here, you know, y'all get y'all tickets. It's going down. Grown folks.
Yes.
Grown folks.
If you're a childish, leave your children at home. Because it's all grown folks.
No, don't bring the children. Matter of fact, we gonna help you. Probably let them go for the whole night.
And if you're childlike, you can stay at home.
So we were having a great time. We were able to, you know, show off our little video, and you were good. I saw you. Look at you. Yeah. Was you working out for that? You was all tight. I can't lose a pound because I gotta go find it.
But your head was skin tight.
Yeah. Keep my head tight.
Shiny.
Keep my
Yes. He had all this together.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta see it.
Yeah, I was tight, man. Yeah. I must admit, I enjoyed the scenery too.
You love the shirts, Yolanda? Yep, these are our shirts.
Go to our website and get them now. Hurry up.
Yeah,
She Say, He Say.
You can get it right from the Facebook.
Facebook, go ahead and get that. Y'all got a shirt. Our audience got their shirts. We got one guy. We got a 5 and 5X. We're going to get it. We have 5 and 6Xs coming to you soon. So
Yes. 5X.
Leave no man or woman behind.
Y'all know y'all my peoples.
So we got 2 fists here.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
So tonight's drink. Our signature drink tonight is called what? You forgot
It's the tropical.
No, it ain't.
What? Oh, no. Because we went back and forth with this.
It's called
Fall Fetish.
Fall Fetish.
It's like an orgy in your mouth.
I'm telling you. Hey, it's good. Y'all gotta take them serious.
Where that drink at?
Ooh, man. I think you got something here.
Thank you, Pam. So what's in your glass?
What
And
is in your glass?
So when we just couldn't do a normal toast.
No.
Okay.
Come on in.
So we did a toast. Come on in. We did a toast
Welcome.
tonight. And one of our resident guests,
Yes.
Nicole, She said, you
Put
know,
the Patron in the
Patron
champagne.
In the champagne.
Yeah.
And then, but then Johnell did Patron with a hint of champagne.
Right.
Now we don't know what the show is going to end like, but right now we starting good.
That's it. So once again, welcome to our show tonight. I'm excited because of the fact that we got some great topics.
Yep.
And we have a beautiful audience.
Yes.
We have all folks in the house.
Yeah.
And here is your time to invite other friends and family
That's right.
to the show so they can view. You know, it's one thing to hear about it.
Right.
It's another thing to actually see it.
That's right. That's
Yes.
right. Yeah. So we live here.
Yes.
We do this on Sundays at 8 o'clock. This is a special day because we had our launch party before this, and we thank everybody for just tuning in and being there for us. We appreciate y'all. Hey, there go my girl.
I do want to say
Kim,
that, you know, it's just
Missionary Quinn.
not all about alcoholic drinks.
Oh,
Okay?
hold on. That's right.
We have people
That's right.
who choose not to because of certain reasons. That's okay.
My dad.
We're not going to shame you.
No dad.
But Missionary Quinn is drinking white grape juice and ginger ale.
That sounds inviting.
Yes, it sounds
That's
like a
inviting.
nice, refreshing drink.
That
Yes.
is inviting. A little grape juice
Yes.
with a little sidekick. Yeah. He's going to get there.
Yeah.
So, that's right. That's what I
Thanks,
don't
Yvette. Hey.
all weekly.
Yes, I just want to give some love to our viewers who are signing in online here.
Hey,
yeah.
hello,
Omni,
Yvette.
what's up?
Hello,
You know,
Gail.
I ain't seen Omni on a. Has Omni been on a?
No.
Thank you for joining, Omni. Angela's online. We got Latoya, Pam. Hey, Yolanda. Of course, Missionary Quinn.
Yes.
Who else we have? Yvette.
And
Yes,
Big
Gail
up, Nat.
and
Yeah.
Natalie. Yes, thank you for joining.
Thank
Please
you.
tag in your family and friends. We have a lot to discuss, and we have some audience members with some stories that.
you heard she
Did I
said
say stories? They got stories,
Yeah.
and we gotta hear it.
Yeah.
Yes.
That
so
is awesome.
it's on right now.
It's on.
So we
Hey, Gail.
here's a tip. If you're having a watch party at your home and you're selling, if you're serving, if you're serving alcoholic
down.
beverages,
Right.
please feed people.
Yeah.
Give them something to eat. Tonight's dishes we had was the
That's right. The bar potatoes.
the potato bar.
It was excellent. They got some shrimp in them. They got some.
As my grandmother
turkey.
would say, scrimp. We have scrimp. And we got some turkey, ground turkey,
Right.
melted cheese,
Yes.
broccoli.
Get it.
Hey, sour cream and butter. Feed your people.
Feed your
Please
people,
eat
y'all.
And do not drink on an empty stomach.
No, don't do
Yes.
that. That's what happened
And
to
be
somebody we knew.
And be responsible. Because when you drink on an empty stomach, sometimes you disappear and your guests wonder where you're at.
Right. And you disappear.
Oh, yeah.
We know those people.
Yes. Darn people.
Well, we got,
Scrimp, yes, Missionary Quinn. Scrimp.
That's right.
Hey,
Scrimp.
Derek and Charles, my daddy just joined
oh,
the...
Daddy is joined. Oh, Daddy said, let me check out, see what they got going on
I'm
there.
just saying now, Daddy, just because you joined the group does not mean you grown and I'm grown. So if I say some words, it's okay. I'm saying the words because I feel it at the moment. So if I say what the fuck, Dad, it's because don't judge. If you're gonna join, this conversation, Dad, you're gonna have to
cuz, I
stop.
understand.
Just things you're gonna hear.
Yeah,
Just
my
busy
dad
out here for
complains every Monday. Son, why do you cuss so much? And the damn Shuntai do too. He said the damn Shuntai.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Well, we just say what's on our heart.
Yeah. So welcome to the night. We got some hot topics and let's get into it.
Yes.
Yeah, let's get it.
Okay, hold on. I just want to say, Yolanda said, I'm not drinking, y'all. It makes me sluggish on my walking in the AM before work.
Yeah.
Oh. That's okay.
Do some bench thrusters.
Cuz put
We
something
understand
in your
that.
bottle.
And Mr. Quinn said this show is for grown folks. Yes,
That's right.
it's for grown folks. So let's get started. Let's get started. So for those of you who are joining the show for the first time, we have topics, right?
That's what.
And then you can respond to the topics. You can respond to the topics by posting, or
You can call
you
in.
can call in on 810
Topics.
969
0449.
49.
Yes. Topics.
Here are our topics for today.
Okay.
Number one, in pursuit of your happiness, how does this change the relationships around you?
Wow. So when I was introduced to this topic, the first thing I was like, what? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
And then Shuntai, she gave me some therapy. She says, Johnell, listen, there's things that happen in relationships, and it could trigger and make you go in a certain direction.
Yeah, and it doesn't necessarily just have to be a romantic relationship. It could be family.
Oh, yeah.
So people can say, okay, you can say to yourself, I want to switch careers. I want to go back to school.
Right.
I want to get a divorce. I want to do this. Okay, so there's reasons behind it. You have your reasons. We can't judge you for your reasons, right?
Right.
But people do. People do judge other people because of their thinking processes. But we never know how somebody came to that decision for them to see what their happiness will be like. Okay?
Yeah.
So it does change because people see you differently. People may hate on you because you decide to do something different. Maybe you have some people in your family that's kind of controlling and they think they can control it all, and then when you decide to do something different, they have issues with it. So it does change relationships.
Right.
Your pursuit of happiness can change a relationship.
Okay.
And I can only use myself as an example. Okay?
Right.
I've been divorced twice. And twice in being divorced, twice. Okay? Twice in being divorced is that one thing is that people look at you when you make those decisions. They're like, okay, what are you thinking? You're the perfect family. No, the fuck not. Because you're on the outside looking in. You don't know what's taking place.
15,
You do not know what's taking place in another person's story.
Right.
So you cannot, but people do. You cannot judge, but people do.
Yes.
All the time.
Yeah.
All the time. And we have people in the audiences going through different
Judge
things.
all the time.
And they feel like they've been judged. Do you feel like you've been
All
judged
the
by
time.
people? Hey, right now. Hey. So it happens.
I'm a professional being judger, so I expect it. So, but everybody has to live their own life, and I always equate something that's a little bit biblical. It says that salvation is personal, right? No one can save you, but you have to save yourself, and it has to happen. You have to figure that thing out.
Right.
But that's in everything you do in life. Living this life, you are the one that's going to have to answer to your Creator. You're the one that's going to have to make the decision about your life. And if you can find happiness, that is the route you should be taking.
Yes, amen.
Yeah.
But what happens too is that you realize when it comes to friends and family, when you go through an adversity, the real people show up.
Okay.
The real people show up. When you go through an adversity, sometimes you lose friends because they don't understand or because they don't want to be a part of it.
That's right.
That is true.
And you realize who your real friends and family members are.
Right, yeah.
Right.
Well, I know firsthand, being incarcerated like I was, I thought a whole bunch of people were my friends and family. And it got to a point where I looked up one day and I didn't get a letter from nobody or a card from nobody. And then I didn't get a visit from people. And then you start to say, wow, people move on, right? And adversity shows you that. It teaches you who is down with you and who is not. So I definitely agree with you there. Now, what's our next topic here?
Ooh, good segue.
Danny, did you say you took a shot or you're having a shot? You having a shot right now and you want to show some love?
All right.
All right, that's my daddy.
There we go. There we go.
I was right.
says my lovely growing children.
So
You got a grown ass woman next to me. You
we
got
were-
a lovely growing ass.
we were having a discussion earlier,
Yeah.
and I think this is a great hot topic. It's not posted here because this is just in.
Okay. What is it?
So we talked about friends, right? So if you have friends, if your friend decided to sleep with your mother or your father, granted that they're single,
Oh my God.
would you be accepting today? I mean,
Yeah,
your
yeah.
mom and dad is grown.
Yeah.
Your friend is grown,
Yeah.
over 21.
Hell no, you
Would
gonna
y'all have issues?
He's gonna
Yes,
get
I
drunk.
have issues.
He's gonna get drunk.
Would y'all have issues with your friend
Yeah,
sleeping with
everybody
your mom or dad?
Getting dropped.
I
You know,
got
there's-
Or
They get that.
even your sister or brother, your friend, your boy sleeping with your
We
sister
really going
or
there.
brother.
Well, no, we don't do that. We don't do that.
Your-
That's different.
We don't do that.
No, wait.
It's principles
Are we
and shit.
saying that the friend, the sister or brother sleeping with your friend?
No, we.
Your mama or
That's
Okay,
a
so if
big-
I have a good
Your
friend.
sleeping with your mama. Your
Okay, let's just say this. If I have, and Daddy, I'm going to use her as an example.
Your girl
If I have a good
your
friend,
girl put screw in your dad.
Daddy, if I have a good friend and my friend decides to sleep with my father, would I be all right with it? You know what? It would be strange to me.
Would y'all still be friends?
No.
I mean,
No, that would not be okay.
let's hear from the audience.
Okay. Just because you tried to be nice.
And your best friend become your stepmama.
Okay.
Can we have a white guy?
And it would not be okay. No,
Hey,
that would not be okay.
Somebody's gonna get shot.
You my uncle, not your stepdad.
There's certain things you just don't play with.
Yeah,
Yo,
right.
no, yo,
You-
I was like,
You ain't
fire
playing with
going
my
your best
mama.
friend
Don't-
cannot become your stepmama.
At all. You ain't gonna need to do that.
So your best friend cannot become your stepmama or stepdaddy,
No,
right?
no, not at all.
What if it's a sibling?
And that's different. Hold on. The question was about parents. Somebody that
Would you
that
let your
delivers
mama
you
date
and
your
somebody-
boy? Or your boy date your mama?
Hell no, that ain't going down.
You just said that.
Or your boy date your
It
daddy?
ain't happening.
Or
Your
something
boy
like that.
dates your daddy.
This is equal opportunity.
Hey, both of them are about to get the fuck out.
You know, no. I don't. If I got a friend and they
I'm
cross
still
that
waiting
line
on
to
that.
even like my mama, then I got a problem with that. So
So
certain things
you're-
ain't even on the table.
So Yolanda said, what the fuck? I better not find out a friend slept with my damn parents.
That's right.
That's a hell to the no.
I
He
agree.
said.
It's in the blood. And we ain't doing that, cuz it ain't happening.
What was an older friend though?
I wouldn't care if he's older or nothing. If he's associated with me, you ain't got no business messing with my mom.
But what if you're the same age?
I wouldn't
as
care
my mom?
who he is.
No.
My mama, off limit. Doc ain't got no relations with nobody. No friend of I know.
Okay, so what if it was your daddy?
Daddy ain't got nothing. He better not let me find out. Crack him upside his head. We don't play that at all.
So that's a no?
That's no.
That's a
no.
That's no. We ain't doing that.
Would you,
That's
Hey,
hold on.
I'm discriminating a little bit because daddy
Next
is.
topic.
Would you fix your single
Hold
mother
on,
or father up?
This is what Darren said. What if the parent initiated it? I wouldn't
We
care
talked
if
about that, too.
Doc called him 9 times. He better not mess with him. And he better tell me about it. Mama needs love too. That's why she gonna stay in that
Natalie said
room.
that. I think you may have issues if you don't want your mom to be fixed up with, if she was single. His mom is happily married. But if your mom was single, you wouldn't hook her up? Or you wouldn't allow one of your friends that's the same age as her
No.
to hook up?
Hell
No,
no.
I don't play that about my mother.
Hell no.
So,
'Cause we ain't friends no more.
me and my mama ain't got no relationship like that. We got a son-mama relationship.
Uh-huh.
Son don't want mama with nobody, so that's over with.
I'm
We
just
don't keep it moving.
okay.
Let's
I'm
go
just
on.
saying this. Okay, so when I was divorced, I had been divorced for a while before my second marriage. Okay, it was like 8 years, and my sons were leaving the house. They tried to fix me up by setting me up a dating profile because they was like, you need to date. Little did they know that I was dating, because I didn't share all my information. But they were nice enough to think about mom and say she needs some love too. So
But they
were
hook
trying
you
to
up with
set me
their friend, didn't they?
No, because that's why I can't go to the mall with them.
Right.
I couldn't go to the
See
mall
what I'm
with them
saying?
because they're friends.
Right. They ain't going out like that because they ain't want no whistling and none of that.
They didn't like that.
Hey,
it's
Miss
over.
Parker.
Yeah, Richard
Right.
stopped.
Right.
Reggie, what you talking about? It's called a cougar.
No, that ain't no cougar. No, that ain't it. What's the next topic?
Okay, so let's move on to the next question. Y'all ready for the next one?
The next topic, yeah.
Next topic. Okay, yeah, because it is a topic. What are ways to make a long distance relationship work? There are many people that are experiencing
Hold
long
on, first
distance.
of all, do you believe in long distance relationships?
I think it's hard. Okay, so I do believe in long distance relationships for a certain period. But at some point, somebody has to make a decision to do something. It can't stay open-ended. It cannot say, somebody has to make a decision to move closer. So yeah, I do. So somebody said 5 minutes for a long distance.
I don't listen. I don't think that a long distance relationship can be effective because there's so many things happening.
Okay.
Right? There's so many things happening. If you got someone that maybe live in Detroit and you're in Flint, you know, maybe that can make it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all can't go back and forth. But when you start getting to the point where you're in Chicago, Ohio, I don't know.
I was just gonna say, I was just gonna be like a teacher. We got side conversations going on here, and we want to know what's in the side conversation.
Right.
Okay.
So in this side conversation, we talking about like how can't you have a long distance relationship?
Okay. Yeah.
Like what needs to be taking place in order to maintain a long distance relationship?
Were you about to say side piece?
I was.
That's what she's thinking about. Side piece, and it's like there's no long distance relationship.
Interesting.
See, what's the point?
Because sometimes long distance relationships start long distance.
Right.
But what is your commitment to
But
it?
somebody
What's the
makes
point of it?
Because
Right.
maybe somebody in your area is not.
What's the point?
What's the point?
Okay,
of
so-
it? Because you might as well be single.
That's
That's
Right.
not true.
When are you gonna bring it together
Because
again?
if you
What is the point of
communicate,
it?
if you communicate
So
on
some
a
people
regular
don't
basis,
agree with
No,
long
because
distance
maybe
relationship.
That's one other reason I don't have a piece of
how are
ass
we gonna do
in
this
New
thing?
York.
If you
Okay.
decide
They have
on a
swimming
long-term
in LA.
situation,
Okay, so I'm just gonna put this out here. I always hear, and I can only go by what I hear.
Yeah.
I always hear women say, there are no men around here in Flint. So they step outside of Flint. Is that long distance? Yes, it is long distance. But at some point, you have to make a decision. If you decide to go long distance, if you're going to move to where that person is that person planning to move? Or y'all just doing this thing that's taking up time?
They must
no,
have.
she's not raising her hand.
Yes. Somebody's raising their hand. Stephanie J.
That's what I agree with. So at what point are you going to make a decision? You can start out as a long distance relationship, but at what point are you going to say, okay, this is going to go somewhere? Am I going to move where you are? Are you
Right.
going to move where I am? How are we going to bring this together? Or are we
Right.
just going to stay long distance forever? If we're going to stay long distance forever, what is the point of the actual relationship?
So that actually means you have to have a relationship.
They give you somewhere to go.
You have to have a conversation.
I think that one of the hardest things about a relationship is that it takes a lot of work anyway.
Yeah.
So putting in a lot of work long distance is a lot, you know. And me personally, I believe that if y'all find love, I believe you can make it work no matter what. Personally, okay.
But the
But there has to be
The
a relationship goal. I agree with that. That means like, hey, listen, eventually, you know, I can move up there, or you can move here, or you can, I can find you something in your market and what you're doing. Somehow you got to make it make sense. You just can't keep going and say, okay, I got this boyfriend and he lives down south.
What if it's a wife?
What if it's a
husband and wife and they have to travel long distance to work and come back.
Hey,
But
so
now, you know, this pandemic has helped couples too.
it's her
Because now
couples?
it's helped.
Oh, it helped. Okay, I'm sorry.
I haven't drank that much.
No, but but when you drop down, your voice had died down, and it sounded like a
This
hood.
pandemic has helped a lot of couples.
Okay, help.
Because more and more people are working from home, and it doesn't matter if you're a long distance, you can work from the same home. Yeah,
It has.
that's what I want to say.
Okay, all right.
Yes.
Like I say, it's tough, but like I said, to each his own. If that's what you want, but give them some ways. Tip, woman. How can they make it? Give them some tips.
Yes. Some
Okay,
tips.
so y'all want some tips?
Yes.
On how to make,
want every
and you can get tips. You're a
Every nice
relationship expert.
Yes, I am, but
Yes.
you are the expert on the tips. I'm going to tell you what I think you can do.
Sex tips.
So,
Get you a phone that just y'all got, a two-way.
Just my
you want a burn phone?
Get you a bird phone.
Get your okay, so these are my tips for couples if you're married or in a relationship. One is that you have to have intimate physical contact with one another on a consistent basis.
How does that mean?
So that means that if you're long distance, maybe in a month, maybe you make it a point to see one another every week or every 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
Or once
okay.
a month.
I'm thinking you're talking
Even
about
when you're
phone sex.
together, you can do that too.
Dial up.
That is good.
You
But
come here for a
it's a placeholder. It's a placeholder, you know, but they need the physical too at some point. So it's all nice and fun to have the phone sex for a moment. But then you also got to give them the real stuff. Give them the real stuff.
I like that,
Is that some kind of woman's anthem? I've seen all the women like, whoa, yeah, that's it.
I seen guys out here go, yeah.
I know, but
Drill for 7 days, go back home.
I think we.
Okay, so one of our residents,
Hold
Mondo,
on.
said, give it to her for 7 days, then go back home.
I see when I feel like coming back home.
Yolanda said, I don't think a long distance relationship will work for me. I'm too needy.
Well, you got a problem.
Yeah.
And Ann said, I do not believe in long distance relationships. However, Marvin Gaye did say distance love.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
That's a
That
beautiful
can happen.
thing.
That can happen. And also, we also got to think about this too, right? In a long distance relationship, you got to really not have trust issues. I don't think if you got trust issues
Or insecurities.
insecurities,
That's right.
Yeah.
I don't know if that can work.
In my opinion.
You know what I'm saying?
Because once you get to drilling, feeling start.
That's a perfect segue to the next topic.
Thank you.
Exactly.
Drilling to the next one.
Y'all should hear. Oh my goodness. Our people here. I love y'all. So the next question of the day is, what's the difference between being a main chick and a side chick?
Really?
What is the difference between being a main? Now this comes from our audience.
From your audience.
They ask these questions.
Wow.
Side chick at Christmas the day after.
Okay. What our audience members said that a side chick gets everything the day after the holiday.
So
She get her Christmas the
always the day
26th.
after.
Right.
Valentine's Day the day after.
The 15th, right?
That's cool. You know what you celebrate.
That's right.
Some can get it by hand.
What is the main difference from a guy perspective?
From a guy perspective,
Yeah.
I think
Ask me that.
listen, the side chick is the one that there's not too much communication going on. You really don't want to talk too much. You there for a purpose, and you're gonna make sure that you fulfill that purpose. You give her everything because you don't want to hear her mouth at all, So you give her the little gifts, you do all the little stuff like that. But she's nobody that you can really embrace and trust fully.
Okay.
Can't trust side chick.
Okay,
Side
so-
chick is
So-
just what she is. She for the sidekick. That's
so
it.
what is-
I don't need her in my business.
We need
I want her in my
another guy
business.
perspective. Mondo, what did you say about this? What do you say, Mondo? Talk loud so our people can
Oh,
hear.
they gonna hear this for sure. Everybody is a side piece. Know your role. That's all you play. You play your role. Now, when you don't play your role, then you ain't on side piece no more. You was dismissed.
Okay, then. That's
Right.
right.
So Mondo said side chicks need to play their role.
Play your role.
Stay in your lane.
Do they know what their role is?
Yeah, I just.
You know your role.
No. But do men actually tell them what their role is?
Yeah.
I don't think y'all.
Oh, yes, you do.
Y'all don't think so.
Day one.
Somebody said lies.
No,
That
that
ain't
ain't
said
true.
lies.
That ain't how we roll. Y'all don't know the real men. Y'all got you dealing with boys. A man will tell you from the start. Look, I'm married. I got a woman. I'm in love with her.
Hold on.
But I'm fascinated
Hold on.
with you right
Hold
now
on.
because
Hold
you
on.
had a big brother smile, and that might go
This is
down.
my cigarette. Baby, you just silent. I'm just trying to get some right now.
No, that ain't how it goes. No, that ain't what we do. No, he don't got one.
Let me.
Listen, that dude there ain't got no side chick.
He ain't got no side
He
nothing.
ain't got no side
He
chick.
messed up.
Because the side chick ain't trying to push up on that dude at all.
Yeah.
See, that dude there, he don't get no play at all. That's how I got it.
Hold up. Natalie said lies. Kimberly said no. Missionary Quinn said, well, if y'all are telling them, why do they always end up calling a wife?
Hey, because he got good to their ass.
No.
He got good to their ass. They want what you got.
This is what happens. As soon as you withhold something, they will listen. I'm gonna need my rent paid this month. Well, you say, well, shit, I need mine too.
First of all,
that's when you got a problem. Then she gonna say, okay,
motherfucking
well, I'm gonna get even, and then she start doing that. Now, if she's a true side piece, now listen, my family, my uncle, bless his soul, had a side piece for 55 years.
Whoa. Player.
That is
And so I'm telling to you
That's a
with
player.
a voice of experience.
Player.
She knew her role for 55 years.
She liked that role.
And she enjoyed that role. And then soon as she got, when the wife died, she moved in, and my uncle didn't live 90 days.
True story.
So you have to be careful how this stuff go down. But I'm being honest with you, seriously. He always told her the real.
Know your role.
He always told her the truth. And she was happy because guess what? He left home a few nights to be with that side chick.
If you're a side piece for 50 years, shame on you.
What?
How long was he married?
He was married for almost 60 years.
Oh, dang, so 5 years in.
Player.
He got us.
Yeah, so let's see what the online folks are saying here.
Okay.
Yeah.
He did last night.
Sean says side chicks will possibly try to become the wife. And saying men do not tell the side chick that she is the side.
That's a lie.
Men tell lies. Deborah
Yeah, they
says
men tell
sometimes
lies.
they get emotionally invested.
But that ain't true. Listen.
I'm telling you.
Listen.
You all
I know a lot of men. And the men that I know that have those kind of pieces there, they make sure they tell her because they don't never, ever want her to mess up.
Right.
If you see me in the grocery store, keep your head east and west. Don't look over here at me. My girl got radar. She'll know.
Matter of fact, leave the store.
Right. Yeah.
Leave the motherfucking store.
We don't need you talking about nothing. You know,
Leave the store.
don't be calling.
my.
I'll call you. Don't you call my house. You there were rules in place there. So I don't know.
What is
Deborah
the
says
purpose?
sometimes they get emotionally invested. They do.
Facts.
That it happens because once she feeling good about because they usually call him daddy.
So
Or Poppy.
Okay, so what I'm trying to understand is, what is the purpose of just being a side piece? Okay, so if it's the side piece, are dudes, are guys okay with the side piece being with other men?
No. See, I'm a specialist. Hold on.
I like Shaquille O'Neal shit.
Hold on.
Don't be pushing kill in it.
I don't know about that. I know this here. I'm the grandson of Mr. Joe Hodo, and he specialized in side chicks. And one thing that they had in common, they all had the same thing, is that they all needed something. See, a side chick needs something.
It is.
Always.
No.
Even if it's penis. Even if it's penis. She.
Okay.
Even if it was penis.
Okay, that's true.
So okay, all right. I knew I calmed that down. So this is something. They need. Some need rent paid. Some need car payment, insurance. Some need water bills. You know, and the lower the budget, you determines your role. If you that needy, then you got to listen and put up with a whole bunch of shit.
You just got to shut the fuck up.
But now, right. So you ain't got no room to say nothing. Stay in your lane. Now, if you more adapt and have a little more independence to you, you're not going to be on the sideline long.
Right.
You're going to be a starter. You will be in position to be that main
In the
chick.
words of my girl, facts.
That's it. That's the simple way to put it. Side chicks are always in need.
And know you're wrong.
And know you're wrong.
And know you're
That's
wrong.
it. Know you're
Now,
wrong.
you can be a side piece dude now.
Yeah.
I don't want y'all to think this is one-sided.
Don't be bamboozled.
Right. All you know, there's a lot of plumbers out there. Right, that's it. You use for one purpose. You know, you can do the lawn. You know, she'll let you come over and eat.
Fix the car?
Fix the car. Make it hit.
That's a sucker. That's a sucker. That's a sucker.
Oh, so a guy side
That's a
piece is a sucker.
That's a sucker.
Oh, what?
I ain't your motherfucking handyman.
I got pay the water
You got
bill,
something you want.
condo, and then we can really come to a
Hey, if I pay your counter, I ain't cutting no grass.
Right.
I ain't cutting no grass. I ain't fixing no plumbing. I ain't doing none of that.
But you gonna eat the pussy though.
I'm what?
But you gonna eat the pussy though.
Eat up, beat up. Beat up.
They out of control, y'all.
You said what? If I eat it, you gonna cut my grass.
Now, I did do this here.
Control, y'all.
Now, I do like occasionally for my girl to pump my gas. I like to look back there and look at it. Yeah, look at that.
And nobody
That
knows
just,
that.
I like that.
Okay, he's talking about role play stuff. We ain't talking about role play stuff. That's all, sir.
Who said a guy was gonna pump the gas?
No, but seriously, I read something that was it was so true. It says a great man will try to give his world. He'll work hard to give his woman the world, right? That's what it said.
Yeah.
But it said a woman that gets herself together, she try to get independent. She ain't trying to be invested. And we have to be able to change our minds and be inclusive. In order to build an empire, you got to do it together. You got to be inclusive.
Okay, so I do want to say this.
Yes.
That if you are a side piece,
Yeah.
there's definitely communication that has to take place. Some type of enough.
You had one of them
Enough.
before. What you tell them?
No, okay, so women don't have side pieces, they have maintenance.
Hey!
They have maintenance.
Let me know.
oil change.
Like, hey.
You better maintain that.
And guess what? The women can get away with saying this when he come over. Oh, this is my friend.
Hey!
And if you're my maintenance man, you're doing more than just maintaining this.
That's right.
Because I can hold off on this. You gotta be useful.
Right. You gotta be useful.
And if you're not,
And guess what?
time for you to go.
Bye-bye.
Now, a man can't get away with just saying, who is that? Oh, that's just a friend. No, the side piece act up. So you have to formally introduce the side
Nah,
piece.
you a friend, but they
Hey,
like who that
this
is.
my boo. Right? That's what they want to hear and stuff like that. So they get away. It's a double standard.
It is a double
This
standard.
missionary Quinn say, handyman.
Someone do that.
Anthony.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hate this
But
Y'all don't do that.
You
Y'all
definitely.
do that.
Okay, so I do think
You got to push it
the
like.
older you get, the more precise the role has to be explained.
Right, yeah.
Right. Because once you get, oh, you're not trying to go after no foolishness.
No, you ain't got time for
You
that. You
don't
gotta
want
let
drama.
this is where I'm at. This is what we gotta do. If you can't get out, then let's move on. That I mean,
But
that's the difference
What
when
guys
you
mess
become
up
grown,
is
right?
they get the younger women once they get older, and they have drama after drama after drama. People get hurt.
No, I call the police.
Mine just say he called the
I
police.
call the police. I ain't decide that problem.
I mean,
That's where the problems start.
you know.
Yeah.
Anyway,
And you older women like that too, though.
Older women don't act crazy.
Shit, bust your window, scratch your car up, shoot at you.
that's
You
only
don't know
if
when
she,
they come.
that's,
You don't know when they're coming for
that's
you.
only a church woman. That's only a church woman. They don't do that.
Only church women come for
They
you.
the only one come get you
They come get you.
with that oil.
Don't slip.
Don't play no games now. What's the next topic?
Hold on. Kimberly said facts.
That's right.
Yes. Yeah, so funny business. Y'all just so okay.
What is the
So
next one?
okay, so the next question is
Topic.
the next topic. I thank you for
Yeah, that's why we
correcting that.
together.
We did the masturbate thing, right?
Masturbate.
Did we talk about
Masturbate.
Okay, so if your significant other masturbates all the time or most times, would this affect the relationship?
Yes.
Something ain't going on right.
What?
It's room for a discussion.
Room
Room
for
for
discussion.
Because if you masturbating all the time, that means I'm not providing what you need.
Yeah,
So we need to have a conversation to
'Cause
find
you
out
need to get on your
what
job.
why
for
this
me.
is happening so
It's
much.
not about not doing my job. It just that means that we need to have a conversation about what you need in order for me to make sure that you don't need to be masturbating on your own.
But what if they have a high sex drive?
You get confrontation.
So if they have a high sex drive, I'm firmly agreeing that you should definitely be having sex no less than 4 times a week, twice a day.
I need
No,
once a
that's
day.
it.
I need once a day.
We need to
4
figure out
times
I need
a
to
week.
once a
That's
day.
it.
lacking because
Hell, once a day good for
why
me.
is this happening so?
Yeah.
Why does this
Okay,
happen so much?
Yeah.
You invited the wrong people tonight.
Well, once a day. Hey, once a day good for me.
Hey, Mom.
So give me time.
I'm just sitting here and I'm trying to figure out why is all this masturbation going on? If you got a live body
In the bed with you.
that's anywhere in the house with you, it ain't got to be in the bed. If I could just know that I got a woman in the house that belongs to me, I'm going to pursue her.
But a lot of times
And
you
I'm
got
just-
a side piece, and you trying to make it appear to your side piece that you about to leave your main. So you trying to masturbate in order to make that side piece think that it's all about them.
Now you got that messed up, Miss
She
Lady.
done put some stuff down.
The guy is lying to the. There's some type of
You don't know where this is.
bamboozle.
Hold on, I'm about to
There's
go on
a
a
lot of
business.
misconception.
Yeah.
There's a lot of misconception going on. So you trying to make your side piece think that you're masturbating instead of that you getting on top of your main. That's what.
Nah, ain't no masturbate going on because I ain't trying to get on competition. I'm hitting
That's
something.
not really actually.
And then another thing, hold on.
That you have it with the side piece.
Yes.
Nah, y'all got that all
Okay,
messed
so
up in this population.
let's
Hold
look
on.
at it this way.
Let's get
Because
control of
this is
this
a question.
because I had no idea this was happening.
This masturbation going on everywhere.
If somebody, if you got a side piece and a woman at home and you masturbate, something wrong.
Okay, so let's go back to this.
Ain't nothing wrong with me.
Let's bring it in.
Ain't nothing wrong with me.
Let's bring it in.
Yeah, let's figure this out. Because this topic here, we got to really get control of
Let's get in
this.
control of this.
Let's
First,
think about
if
this.
you're in a relationship, there's nothing wrong with masturbation.
No.
But there is something wrong with continuous masturbation when you got someone.
Okay,
You
she's a
should
sex
be-
therapist, so listen.
From the sex therapy part, you shouldn't be masturbating all the time. if
When you got
have-
somebody.
When you got someone.
That could
now,
cause problems.
if your loved one is away and you don't have access to them, I can understand that.
Okay. All right.
But if you're always masturbating and you have someone that you're not, there's no outside person, it's just you and them, then it's a problem.
Oh, that's a serious problem.
Okay, so this is what Missionary Quinn says. She says, "Can you read it? Mine is so small, I can't see."
Missionary Quinn said, "Well, y'all are telling them why do they always end up calling the wife?" She said about the wife.
No, you gotta keep going down.
Let me scroll down. She had hands up. Handyman.
Keep going.
That's a woman on Section 8.
Keep going.
Keep going.
Yeah, you gotta refresh.
Okay, so you could be. Many narcissists' preference is to withhold sex from their significant other so they can masturbate.
Oh, okay.
So it's a form of control.
Right, a form of control. Okay. So I understand that.
But who's controlling what?
I don't know.
You ain't controlling that because you gonna get caught.
Welcome, Miss Lulu.
Yes, audience.
Well,
Just
I guess as the form of control part is, if I can handle myself, I'm trying to teach you a lesson.
Yes.
Because now I don't need to provide you with what you want for whatever reason.
Okay.
I'm mad at you.
All right.
So it goes back to
Segues some shows ago.
you don't get the pussy because you fucked up, so you're not gonna get it. And I'm gonna take care of myself.
Exactly.
I got a need,
Yeah.
and you ain't gonna get none.
And so now you're not gonna get any. And I could be jerk enough to do it in front of you to let you know.
To turn me on.
Hold on. This is why it's so important. Hold on.
Hey, okay, now
So
that's
I
what
just want
like
you to understand. You have to be careful with that there. Because,
ski right on your face. Jack off.
okay, so but as a man, right? We
We
don't play none of that, withhold and all that there. If we in a relationship, there's rules to it. You can't be saying, okay, that doesn't make sense to me.
Really?
So
Hold up, Johnell. Somebody, your cousin said, why you looking like that?"
it's crazy. Because I couldn't believe what I just heard.
It's true.
We have a live audience, and some things that got dropped there. I'm uncertain of.
Hey, I tell you what. Hey, you get the masturbate because you're mad at me.
You know what,
I'm
though?
Jack on come on your face.
Well, I'm just gonna say that.
Out of my face, you not.
You just talking about.
We don't go together no more.
Y'all see how easy it is to quit? I don't care for that. Stick with it.
You do not have to masturbate by yourself.
Yes.
No.
Make it a twosome.
That's true.
No,
Yes.
make it a twosome.
Hey,
You can sit on it. You can sit on the face,
Oh.
and then you don't
She's
have
a
to
sex
give
therapist.
it.
Who sit on who face?
You can, ladies, you can sit on their face.
Yes.
Yes.
What about the man sitting on your
Yes.
face?
It's
I
not
got
gonna
your
work.
hand on the bed.
It's not gonna work. Y'all too heavy.
Hold on.
You gotta sit on me.
Let me
Don't
just
sit on
clarify
me.
this here. I'm not in the category that I want to sit my ass on nobody's face.
No, I ain't talking.
I'm just saying, some things
I ain't talking about you sit your ass on.
I cannot agree with those.
No,
things. So
That's a joke.
I'm just trying to say, certain things I don't need to do. Men, we need to do those things.
Hell no.
So let's just make sure we clarify our position here.
This show is for grown at heart.
Yeah,
If
so
you're
be
grown at
careful.
heart, this show is not for you.
Be careful.
Oh, that's
If you don't like to talk about sex or relationships or issues
You
or
better
be
go watch
real, then you might want to just keep on going, keep scrolling,
Go watch the cartoon.
keep scrolling. This is
So-
not for you.
Right. So one of the things, what's our next topic before we?
Oh, that's funny. Woo, that's funny.
When Johnell moves on, okay, so the next topic is mental illness.
No, it says Ken.
No,
let's go
no.
there. No, you missed that
We
one.
talk about masturbation, and
Bring
then the
it up
next
right
one
there
is
now.
how can a significant other with mental illness affect a relationship. Okay, so you're in a relationship with someone and you find out that they have a mental illness, but you're in love with them. How do you continue to maintain a relationship, or do you leave a relationship because you find out?
I'm just going to tell you this here.
I'm out.
I'm not out of it. What I'm going to do is make sure that I make applesauce and make sure their peels are in their applesauce. I'll make smoothie drinks. I'll make sure that the coffee is laced with their medication because I want to keep her on her medication. Whatever you do, if you're in a relationship with someone who has been diagnosed
Diagnosis is the key.
as
Crazy.
mentally ill, it's very important.
Yeah, we can put them in
They
there.
need
Because they need love too.
Okay, so not only just take
But they need their
medication,
medication.
but they need to be seeing someone
Medicated.
frequently.
Okay, you would take medication with that other crazy?
Because it depends on the medication. If you have depression, anxiety, you can work that shit out. Okay, you can work it out through psychotherapy. Sometimes you need a little bit more, which causes for
Absolutely.
medication.
Absolutely.
But if you have like bipolar, schizophrenia, you need to be on medication.
Right, and you need to make sure that you have a significant other that's willing to do exactly what I just told you, audience. You need to make sure that they're medicated because they'll think they're all right. But that applesauce is the best result. If you put it in their applesauce or just put it in their coffee,
Yeah,
they'll be all right.
missionary, just like we talked about, she said it depends on what the disorder is. Schizophrenia is a tough one. Yes. Yes.
Bye.
So it's very important that your loved ones, if they're bipolar or schizophrenia, that they are taking their meds and doing what they need to do. Now, let's just put it out. I'm going to put this out here. Because of this pandemic, there's all types of people that didn't have depression or anxiety before that's having it right now.
Right.
Right. Because somebody is causing it. Somebody is causing it. It could be somebody in their family. It could be your mama. It could be your daddy. It could be your sister. It could be your significant other that's causing you to have this anxiety and depression.
And a lot of couples are not used to being around each other this much.
Right.
I mean, usually you have your jobs, you go to work, you have children, you're dealing with issues, you know what I'm saying? You come together, you see, they look good to you. Because, you know, they do. When somebody, if y'all away from each other, then you meet, you be like, hey, how was your day? But if they there with you all day long, sucking up the energy and inhaling all the air, and drinking all the drink up, you got a problem with them.
So Kim said mental illness is just like any other illness. Untreated can be very dangerous. And Leah says, what if you know if he have a problem and start to develop, how can she leave him without problems?
Ooh, that's a tough, because hey, listen, now I'm going to tell you something. If I'm off my meds, you better not leave.
What I'm going to say is just make sure you legal.
Right.
Make sure you legal. You might have to hurt somebody.
Make sure you got that CPS going. No, but listen.
But
you have to be nice, you know, seriously. In order for you to be able to make a move, a friend of mine made a move and he was sweet for 7 days until he was able to ease all his stuff out the house. And when they went to work, he kept going. He lives in Birmingham, Alabama now.
you just told me he lives.
She gonna go get him. No, he got a restraint on her. She can't come nowhere near her.
Damn, John. You know, sometimes restraining orders
Don't work.
They
Yeah.
don't work.
I'm sorry. I'm done with
Bullets
this.
work.
Restraining orders don't work. Sometimes you just have to be smarter.
But it gives you the right to do what you need to do.
Yes.
Exactly.
But you need to get law enforcement involved. Just cover yourself.
Hold on, we missed a comment. What was it, Yolanda? Go back and see what Yolanda said. She
Yolanda
said, "Y'all missed
said.
my comment."
Yolanda said, "Y'all missed." Oh, I can't
We'll
see the
go back
comment.
up. Let's see.
What Yolanda say?
Right
Yolanda,
there.
what did you say? If you're doing it that much, it's abuse.
No, right here.
Oh.
Why are you looking all?
Cause why you looking like that? She said that.
Okay. That's
And then she said, "Shit, we both have mental illness." She said,
Yeah,
You wanted that
you want that comment? You done for that one? Johnell?
"So if you know mental illness run in your family,
Well, yeah, we have that in common.
yeah, mental illness run in in your family?
Yes.
It takes a lot
Mom
of
and Daddy
courage
crazy,
to
me
admit
too.
that you have mental illness. This is a public service announcement.
Absolutely.
That runs in your family.
It runs in my family, and we're proud, and we function. Because there's one thing about us, you love us or you hate us.
Reconnect your life.
Thank you. That's why I'm there every day.
If
with
you have
therapy.
issues, please call us.
Yes.
810.
969-0449.
We are not.
Hey,
I just want to make sure
you
y'all
know.
know.
It's a family thing.
We are not making fun about mental illness.
No, we're not. No.
Okay.
We're
But
definitely not.
but in our culture, we do.
We
We
do.
be like,
That boy crazy.
They in that room back there, like a Tyler Perry movie. It was the uncle in the room. He had a mental illness, social phobia, and nobody seen the uncle. They put the plate at the door, and he would grab the plate. But there is mental illness that does run in some families. Most families. I would say most families.
Right.
I would say that.
Yeah.
Somebody crazy.
And then and then you just have to break the cycle. I know I had to break the cycle.
You have to break the cycle?
Yeah, I
Tell
did.
us more, Johnell.
Oh, I'm on the couch. No, seriously, we have to break the cycle because of the fact that in this country, as people who have HUE, we all have suffered from mental illness because of the fact that we've been oppressed. When you've been oppressed for so long as a race of people, you begin to think that abnormal things are normal. And that's what's happened to our culture. So it's a bunch of things that's happening with our people. But if we dig down in the root of it, we'll find out how it got there.
Yes.
And so that's what the issue that we need to be examining, for us to be able to really understand and have the dialogue like we need to, instead of calling, people names like crazy and talk about my family. We are strong and resilient.
Retarded every day.
We're not retarded now. That's a difference.
And they not slow.
Not as slow.
not slow.
We're
They're
very
in
intelligent, but we have a little trigger on us, and somehow I don't know what it is, but we can do zoom, zoom, zoom.
Cut the light switch on. Take that on.
Yeah.
Ticky.
What's the next one?
So Lynn said, what if if he have a problem starting to, we said that.
Yeah, we did that.
Y'all missed my comment. Welcome, Miss Lula.
Yes.
It's a family thing.
That's right.
That's your family. And Beth said, absolutely. Latoya said, hey, Lulu.
Oh,
So, yeah.
Latoya.
Family uniting. That's what we do.
Right, we do. Thank you. Praise them. So, what's our next topic before we close this out here?
Do we have time for our next topic?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So, can being on social media too much affect a relationship?
Yes.
Man, listen. You don't know. Listen, I'm gonna tell you, that's something else, man. That social media thing, because you could be next to somebody and think you know them, and then you read some stuff that you're like, I don't even know this person. You know what I'm saying? We see it every day. That social media is something else. You can get caught up in some stuff like a web. A spider web.
Social media can get you caught up. I seen a post that one of my sisters posted. I'm my mother's only child, but my father was a Rolling Stone. Daddy, yes, you were a Rolling Stone. You have 12 of us. You have 12 of us. And I'm just one by one mother.
And he tells every one of them, y'all my favorite.
Right. But, but social media would get you caught up. Whether you're on social media, if you're with your significant other and you find yourself checking your Facebook or online stuff and you with someone in front of you, that's a problem.
Right, yeah.
If you're having, online sex with someone and you're in a relationship, that is a problem. That was the post that my sister posted earlier, is that if you're having online sex with someone and you're in a relationship, is that cheating? You're not physically having sex with them, but you're posting stuff.
I'm like little baby, I'll be emotionally scarred.
That's like watching porn.
I am scarred.
So you said it's like watching a porn, so there's nothing wrong with it?
If you having online sex, y'all just having online sex, so that's like watching a porno.
So one of our audience members, who is a male, his name is Mondo, said, if you're having online sex, Mundo tells, if you're having online
That book's coming out
sex,
in April.
It's
that
just porno.
it's
It's
not.
like porn. Watching
It's like a
porn.
porno.
Yeah, it's just like watching
What do
porn.
y'all say?
Yes.
Yes.
It's like a porno.
Yeah.
If they're so is that okay? It's not cheating.
No, it's not okay.
Hold on.
It ain't cheating.
This say it's not. It's not cheating.
It
It's
ain't
okay.
cheating.
What'd you say? Is it cheating?
That ain't cheating. That ain't cheating, because that's like she going to the bathroom and masturbate. Man, it's the same thing.
Yeah,
You
but
just
if,
doing it
but
on-
if she going to masturbate with Tommy on the phone,
So what?
that's something
That's
else.
somewhat of a mental connection.
Okay.
Because in order to get to where you need to be, you have to have some sort of mental connection. We just talked about this.
Okay.
Then the mental connection is worse than the physical. That's worse than the physical. Because you can meet somebody and do something and connect in something, and it can be an instant. More so for men than women. The topic for another show.
Okay.
Okay.
So
But
when we talk about online sex,
Wow.
if they're just talking and communicating, if it goes to visual, is that a problem?
What you mean by visual? Video?
Yeah.
They show
Yeah,
video of themselves doing
Right.
what they do, or pictures
Right,
of
that's
themselves.
wild.
Is that a problem?
Yeah, it is. Because now you've broken that wall.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because now it's not even the imagination anymore. Now you see an actual real life picture
Okay.
of someone.
Animation.
I agree
Yeah,
with that. I agree
you
with that.
see the
Okay.
the actual
I agree with that.
up close
That makes
personal.
sense.
You might as well be there. You know what I'm saying? You might as well be there in the room.
All right. Well,
It's not even in your head anymore.
Fly 'em on in.
What I think it might look like.
But
Okay.
What about
So-
with your strip club to get the lap dance? The
Oh,
person's right.
that's a good point.
Damn, there you
A
go.
strip club, getting a lap dance. There's visual.
Yeah, she's there.
There's more than visual.
There's also
There's
limits.
physical.
well, once
Ain't no
again,
niggas say no strip club.
yes, that's the problem.
Ain't no niggas say
Listen, now that's a lot. That's contact. Lap dance is a contact.
Lap dance is a contact.
It is a contact, but like I said, with the usually there's supposed to be a limitation.
Ain't never no
There's
limitation.
a start and an end.
She's not supposed.
so-
She's not
excuse me,
supposed to.
Once again,
But
we've had a fantastic show.
Hey, excuse me.
Yes, sir.
I'm Johnell Allen Bay with Shuntai. Once again, she say, he say. We've had a
Yes,
great
thank
show.
you for
Thank you,
joining us.
audience. Thank you for
Our audience, I just have to say, fabulous.
Good job. Little loud. Y'all gonna make it. We're gonna teach you. We're gonna rehearse this next. Thank you all for tuning in. I thank you once again. You did your thing once again.
You did your thing.
We appreciate you
So you
once
you
again.
gotta turn this off.
Yeah.
You gotta turn this off at some point.
Give me your peace.
Thank you for tuning in.
Peace.
Peace out. And more sex and love.
Woo!